Okay, this is problem number 3 of the rational functions graph. Let's jump right into it. I want to see if I can factor and cancel. Immediately looking at this problem, I know I can't, so I'm going to leave it as is. Y-intercept, make x equal to 0. So 2 times 0 plus 5 over 0 minus 1. So 5 over negative 1 is negative 5. So 0, negative 5. Let's see, x-intercept, I'm going to set the numerator equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 5 halves, gives me an x-intercept of negative 5 halves, 0. Vertical asymptote, set the denominator equal to 0. That's going to be x is equal to 1. Horizontal asymptote, our degrees match. We have an x and an x numerator denominator, so just divide the leading coefficients. So 2 divided by 1 is 2. Holes, none, because we didn't cancel anything, so there are no discontinuities in this graph. We're going to go ahead and graph this up and see if we need an extra point. We might. All right, so let's see. 0, negative 5 here. Negative 5 halves would be negative 2.5 on the x-axis. Vertical asymptote, let me narrow that down just a little bit, is going to be x is equal to 1. So there's x is equal to 1. Horizontal asymptote is going to be a positive 2 here. And yeah, I'm going to need another point because all of my information is in the lower left. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a value that's somewhere to the right of my vertical asymptote. So obviously I don't want to pick 1. I'll go ahead and pick, I don't know, 3. Let's see what happens if I pick 3. So if we say that x is equal to 3, right, you don't have to pick 3. I'm just going with it because it's to the right of my vertical asymptote. We got to figure out what y is equal to. So 2 times 3 plus 5 over 3 minus 1. So 6 plus 5 is 11. 3 minus 1 is 2, so 11 over 2, which is 5.5. So what that tells me is I'm going to be in this upper right quadrant. So I'm going to go to positive 1, 2, 3, and then 5.5 is way up here. Okay, so using these two values, these 2 points here, actually, I don't know, I say 2, there's 3 points. The 2 points in the lower left, I'm going to go ahead and curve through those. All right, so there's one part of my rational function curve. And then in the upper right, I'm going to curve through that point as well. Remember, you approach your asymptotes, but do not cross them. I'm going to keep these videos really short, so this is just going to be problem number 3. Send me any messages if you have any questions.